All right, let's get over now to Bernie Kerik, former New York City Police Commissioner. Also, he was intimately involved in Iraq right after the Iraq invasion in 2003. Bernie, great to have you with us.
Thanks, John.
We often talk about police stuff, Bernie, but people might forgot that you were in Iraq right after 2003. You know this part of the world very well, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about the formation of ISIS after the failed withdrawal from Iraq by President Obama and how we got to where we are right now with ISIS-K in Afghanistan. There is a through line there. But we'll set that aside for a second, actually, because I want to get your take on what's happening at the airport right now. You obviously know what a situation is like. This is certainly different than New York City. But what is happening at the airport right now? What do you think the U.S. military is trying to do to at least get things stabilized where they can get things running again?
In all honesty, John, I don't know if they can get things destabilized because the leadership is so horrendous. It's beyond my comprehension. I strongly believe that President Biden should be removed from office. I mean, what's happened in the last 2 weeks is outrageous, and it's only going to get worse. They have no control. We're negotiating, and this is the words of the Biden administration. They're negotiating and coordinating with the Taliban. The Taliban is a terror group.
Right.
That's all they are. They're a terror group. And even if they've taken over Afghanistan, we should not be in any circumstance coordinating, negotiating, communicating, dealing with the Taliban, period. The Americans should get out of there. They should be out of there. They should have been out of there 2 months ago. If they knew this was going to happen, if they knew they were doing this, the withdrawal was coming down to the end, the president should have made an effort to remove every American before things got to this level. And the bottom line is what we're seeing today is not going to be the first time. And as soon as these guys realize that they can get away with this, it's going to increase, just like it did in Iraq, just like it did in Syria, just like it did in Afghanistan before. It's going to continue.
So what you're saying, Bernie, is as long as we're there, this is going to continue. What do you think the proper response should be? Guy Reschenthaler was just saying there should be airstrikes right away. Do you agree with that?
I agree, and I think, my fear is the same that he has, and that is that we don't have the right leadership in place that understands that and that can pull it off. The bottom line is they have to be sent a message that you hurt one of ours, we kill 1,000 of yours. That's what the message should be, and I promise